Namaste. Welcome to the Warrior Monk Wisdom at Sunrise series. A daily dose of self-discovery can bring the calm within the storm. For when we know ourselves, the rest of the world begins to make sense. Let's flow.
Big food companies have their priorities, which include selling cheap, unhealthy foods at high profits. Jared Polis. Good morning. Today we're going to talk about social gatherings and food and how that impacts us and our health. So, a little bit of food for thought for you this morning. At least in America, we like to celebrate pretty much everything, okay? And when we celebrate things, we like to gather. And when we gather, food is always involved. And it always seems that we end up with unhealthy foods. Think about your Christmas dinners or your Thanksgiving dinners and things like that. At the heart of every tradition is food and generally some sort of lounging around after you have that big turkey, right? Getting together isn't a bad thing, Not even getting together and eating is a bad thing. We all have to eat to survive, right? So it makes sense in terms of like primitive instinct that we hunt and gather together because we can get more quality and quantity in groups other than individuals. So it makes sense that we do it and we do things as a group. The issue becomes when these traditions take hold and they're unhealthy habits. And I say habits, it's because, again, we like to celebrate so much that it is basically just a habit because there's a national pizza day or a national whatever day every week, and then all of a sudden you're at a holiday. So think about your Christmas. You got your ham and stuffing and gravy. You got your Thanksgiving. Well, it's, turkey, stuffing, gravy, pie, and just lots of things. 4th of July, nothing says Happy Independence Day like barbecue and beer, right? And again, these things are great, but when we compound them with the way we live our lives every day, these traditions are slowly killing us. Our traditions and our cultures, they shape the way we eat, how much we eat, when we eat, what we like to eat, things like that. So maybe we should work on changing our time-honored traditions and creating new ones. I'm not telling you not to get together with your friends and family. I think you should. It makes you happy. It makes stress levels go down and things like that. Getting together is not the problem. But it doesn't, have to always be centered around food when you get together with somebody. And if it is, then just try for healthy options. You don't always have to be perfect, and the healthy options are still just going to be healthier versions of foods that you like in those traditional settings. So like, I always try to find the healthiest way to make food that I like, and doing that in moderation will make those holidays that much more healthy, so you don't have to worry as much about the next day or your digestive system, later that night or anything like that. So that's what I'm saying, is that we should definitely get together. We should love each other, and we should focus on the reason we want to be together and the reason that these traditions are in our culture. But it doesn't have to be focused on unhealthy diet choices. So just a little food for thought for you, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for flowing with us. Remember to like, comment, share, and follow us on all your favorite platforms. Namaste.